Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls PvP, the last and final episode. I know it's a little bit sad and all, but okay, we're gonna get it done. But first of all, waifu, show yourself! Alright, so today I'm being accompanied by my waifu here. And believe it or not, some people actually asked me to show her face, to reveal her face. I have no idea why. I just did it. I hope everybody's happy now. And yeah, so let's get into the topic of this video, this last final video that I'll be doing for PvP. Okay, so I want to talk about dual wielding. Dual wielding, not because of the Dark Souls 2 hype. That's completely unrelated. This footage right here is a little bit older, so. I've been experimenting with it a while ago, so I thought I'd go ahead and share my opinions about it. That's what this is. It's my opinion, nothing else. I'm gonna talk about this while you can watch this completely unrelated clip right here. It's interesting, daily business you could say. But yeah, go ahead, enjoy it. Don't pay too much attention to it because I'm just gonna talk over it and it's completely unrelated. And later on you're gonna see some actual dual wielding against somebody. I'm not gonna say the name right now, but yeah, stay tuned for that of course. So let's talk about dual wielding, my opinion. Once again, just my fucking opinion, nothing else. I think dual wielding is completely useless in this game. I remember back then when they promised that if you see somebody in the game dual wielding, then you know that person must be really good and he knows what he's doing and everything. Okay, yeah, well that might actually be the case because you don't see a lot of people doing it, and usually when you see somebody doing it, you know he's a decent player, or at least he's somebody who's been playing the game for a while, because there's only one reason to do it, and that's because you get bored and you just want to experiment with it, and only to realize that it's shit. There's no purpose to it. There is there's one thing, one good thing, one benefit, and that would be parrying somebody, hitting him with the offhand weapon, and then use the parry. I think it's called a burrito combo. Don't quote me on it though, but I think that's what it is. So that's a nice thing, but you can only do that with fast weapons. I figured that the only viable weapons to have in your offhand are dex weapons anyways. Everything else is just nonsense. I will agree with the hand axe, but that's it. Nothing else. So katana, for example. Dual katanas is a lot of fun, really, but there is no real reason to it. So that's kind of the point I'm trying to make right now is why? Why would I have an offhand katana? There's no reason to it. There's just no purpose. Because I can use my left hand katana, I can use my right hand katana. There's no difference. It's the same. As far as I know, it's the same damage. I think it's just slightly faster. Same goes with straight swords. If you have them in your offhand and perform a normal attack, it looks like an R1, only it's mirrored, of course, because it's on the other hand. It's slightly faster, and I think you have a little bit less recovery. So that's pretty much it. But why would I use... Let's just stick with the dex weapons, because that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what you're going to see me doing later on. Why would I use an offhand katana? There is no reason to it. I can parry with that. Okay. Yeah, well, I can parry with a shield as well, and a shield gives me the opportunity to block, which in PvP is pretty damn important, because we all know we got the lag and things, and sometimes things can get a little bit crazy. So it's always nice to have a shield. And I know pretty much everybody by now should have experienced this moment where you block a hit from a mile away and you're like, what the fuck, how did that even connect? And guess what, in moments like these you want to have your shield up, right? And not running around with a katana in your offhand. You can't use the block. The other thing is, besides the parry, you can only hit with a standard attack. Okay, so I can do the same thing with the katana in my right hand. Why would I need one in my left hand as well? It's not like I can hit faster. You know, it's not like I can go for some funny combos or anything. That's not gonna happen. what I thought would be an interesting thing maybe, but it's impossible to do in competitive PvP, is to use a big strength weapon. The thing is, you have to one-hand that, because otherwise it wouldn't be dual wielding, right? So let's say you use a large club, something like that, something that breaks a good amount of poise, but one-handed with an R1. So let's just say the Demon Great Axe, something like that, Demon Great Hammer. You hit somebody with that, they get stun locked or staggered, whatever you want to call it, and then you follow up with a fast katana. Okay, that's something I can imagine would be good, but think about the stat requirements, right? Think about that for a moment. You can't do that on soul level 120. I mean, you can, but you're gonna end up with like a base vitality because or you go fat rolling. I mean, that could work, but it's just that the benefits are so small compared to how you have to restrict your build. It's nonsense. So I came to the conclusion that the only thing viable would be dex weapons, a dex build. 53 poise, because you can't block, you want to have at least some poise to deal with those obnoxious guys who two-hand their claymore all day, every day, and it's just, oh man. You know, it's just annoying. It's boring, it's annoying. But okay, that's off topic. So basically dual wielding is bullshit. There's no reason to it. I can, you know, let's take another example. Let's take the Pagan Guardian Sword. I just like to have that in my offhand. It looks pretty cool. But at the same time I could just have it in my main hand and two-handed and go for a fast combo of 2 or 3 hits, you know? It deals more damage, it breaks more poise, it's faster, you know? It's just overall better. I don't see any point to having an offhand weapon. Really, except for the ones that I mentioned before. But those are not enough to convince me of going to say that dual wielding is actually viable, because it's not. It's fun, but it's definitely nothing that you can do for competitive PvP or anything. It's just something to fool around with. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say, I think, about dual wielding, at least. So something else I want to say. Like I said, I'm gonna show you some fights now. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up with the talking. I'm just gonna let you enjoy the fights. Put some more Toho music onto it, because come on, guys, man, gotta put that in. It's just too good, man. And yes, thanks for all the subscribers. I want to say that once again, because this will be my last video before Dark Souls 2 where I actually talk to you guys. Almost past the 700 by now. It's amazing. It's amazing, like somebody would say. But yeah, thanks for that. Let's see how far we can go until the Dark Souls 2 release. I'm really excited. Like I said, the live playthrough is gonna be there. By the way, there was a little bit confusion in the comments, I think, with that. What I planned to do was a live playthrough of Dark Souls 2, which means it's gonna be live commentary, but it's not gonna be live stream. I'm not gonna do that because streaming is shit for something like that, because you have the lower visual quality, you have only one channel from the sound. It's nonsense. I mean, I could go for stereo, but I have to pay for XSplit. Not gonna happen, guys. Sorry. So I'm just gonna play through the game casually, my way. You're gonna see everything I do. Of course, if I die to a boss like 100 times, which can happen. I just saw the new trailer today. Looked really interesting. Hype is pretty good right now, but yeah, I'm gonna cut out that stuff. If I have to fight a boss like 100 times and I keep dying, obviously I'm gonna cut that out. I'm just gonna keep the interesting stuff in there in that case. But yeah, so it's not gonna be like I'm streaming this shit and then upload to YouTube, because the quality it suffers, and I want to keep the highest quality I can right now with my equipment. And that would be just playing through the game, recording it. I'm gonna cut it into like 30-minute part or something like that. I don't know. I'll see how it goes, you know. That's just how it is. I'll probably get a new microphone by then. I'm not gonna promise anything. It's money, right? I have to invest some money there, and I don't get any money for doing this. I don't have any plans of getting money. So I don't have any plans of monetizing my channel now. There is maybe 1 or 2 partnerships where I would be interested, but I didn't get any offers yet. I did get quite a few offers by now, let me tell you that. But I'm not interested. There are 1 or 2 partners, like I said, where I would be interested, but they have a little bit higher requirements than what I have right now. And unless they give me an offer, I'm not gonna do it. But that's all in the future, if it's even gonna happen at any given time. But yeah, that's it. So I've been talking way too much. God damn, this video was supposed to be like 10 minutes or something. I'm already talking for 10 minutes. Shit, man, I still got the gameplay after this. Okay, let me think. Oh yeah, right. So about the fights right now, it was supposed to be a battle of the uploaders with Hyper Souls. I know some of you might say, okay, well, what the fuck, man, you already did one with Hyper Souls. You did Battle of the Upload. Yeah, well, you know, he was on PlayStation 3 for the most time. So we had to do it on Demon Souls because I didn't feel like getting another copy of Dark Souls just to have a Battle of the Uploaders with him. Sorry, but that's not gonna happen. So we decided to do it on Demon Souls. And recently he got his hands on an Xbox and Dark Souls, and I said, Hyper, man, we gotta do this shit, man, we gotta fight. So that's what we did, but we didn't have enough time that one day where we decided to do all this shit, and yeah, we had to take a break, and then fate strikes again. His Xbox got the red ring of death. Oh my god, am I scared to get that shit on my Xbox, because I'm gonna go Xbox on Dark Souls 2, just so you guys know. I'm gonna get that game for Xbox, and I have still one of those old things, man. It's working pretty good, but I got a new controller recently. My first one was kind of done. So I hope my Xbox is gonna survive until I'm done with all of my Dark Souls 2 stuff, because it's probably the last game I'm gonna get for Xbox. Everything else I'm just gonna get for PlayStation 3 if I can. And I've been rambling way too much now, so it's Hyper Souls fighting me, fighting my waifu, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these last few clips that you're gonna see of me. It's been a long way. I may be doing one more video, I haven't decided yet. It might be something that I'm just gonna do for myself. If it turns out to be interesting, or just, I don't know, if I just feel like it, I'm gonna upload it. But right now I have this idea in my head that I think would be enjoyable for me, myself, but maybe not for you guys. I don't know. We'll see about that. Maybe I'm just gonna upload it for the hell of it and see the reactions, you know. But god fucking damn it, shut up already. We want to see some dual wielding. I know. And now, guess what? You're gonna get it. So, thanks for the attention, guys. And like I said, this was the last time I'm gonna talk to you before Dark Souls 2. So, I'll catch you guys. Oh my god, I'm really excited to say this. I'll catch you guys on Dark Souls 2. Whoa, fuck yes. Later. Oh my god, no, that sounded so gay right now. Okay, I have to do something else. What? Shit, I have no idea what to say right now. Okay, guys, I catch you on Dark Souls 2. It's gonna be great, it's gonna be awesome. I promise it, it's gonna be a great game. PvP might be shit, then we're all gonna go back to Demon Souls or Dark Souls or whatever. Who cares, man? The game's gonna be awesome, man. So, stay tuned for Dark Souls 2. When it's done, I want to play some other games now, because I've been spending the last 2.5 years with Dark Souls, and I still got plenty of games lying around here. And yes, finally, guys, it's over. Don't be sad, I'll be back. And yeah, catch you guys next time. Later.